So many statues. Beware the statue. Hey guys, Silvertone here. Welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana. Seriously though, beware the statue. If you try to attack them, you'll notice that there's like divine retribution in every room. Like you can't see it in this room. It's behind the freaking weapons and everything, but there's a divine retribution eye in here. Don't attack the statues. Yeah, a lot of hidden mysteries here. Flying them golden wings. Now then, before we do much anything else, we want to get to the Grail Tablet, because getting into here is a bit of a pain, and I would probably like us to be able to progress through this area without having to worry about killing the boss to get back in or working our way back through the Gate of Time. Yes. The Magatama Gem. Jewel. Key to the Enchanted Mantra. That's gonna be a bit ways off, though. We don't have to deal with mantras for a while. Very glad of that. Also, there is totally nothing suspicious down this little passageway. Not at all. What are you guys talking about? I don't see any yellow. Nope. Technically, I suppose that would be gold, not yellow, but details. No divine retribution, so we're free to destroy this thing and place a wait, which will open a thing. Opening things. And our reward is the map, which is useful so we can explain where we were. So where we started off in this chamber is actually going to be the upper area on the left. Worked our way all the way down, went to the ferry, and then just went straight down from there. So we haven't explored all the area on the right, which is, of course, where the Grail Tablet is. Also, quick thing about this room. You see that door above us? We will eventually be able to get into that door. It's actually optional. It's related to a secret area, and getting to this room is weird. I'll leave it at that. Oh yes, this hint. Saving this hint. There's another hint that relates to... I think I actually have the hint that relates to that. Yeah, right here. For the tower to fly, much water was needed. Well, that sounds like something related to this place, don't you think? Migala carried the lake to this land and drew his last breath. I see 3 towers there. There are 3 towers in here. And this hint talks about the lake that Migala and Futo made. So they are related. Just keep in mind that we need to pay attention to Ribu and Anunnaki. That's probably the most correct I'll pronounce that name. Also, reading that will make this here appear, which will make a mini earthquake happen. I don't remember what that did, but it's something that is going to be important for us to progress. Oh yeah, this thing. Those climbing the tower never turn back, because this jerk attacks the hesitant. There's one on the screen. You can't see him. I can barely make him out. Before we do that, though, let me turn on this. This is what I bought from the place in the Tower of Ruin. What it does is gives us a new function on our laptop. I'm pretty sure this is one of the few screens it applies on. No, guess not. There he is. Invisible jerk. Got him, though. Yeah, it is very difficult to see that guy. I can barely make him out. Alright, there he is. We just need to destroy this. So we destroy that. Then we scan the room with this. And we will get a new thing for it. Lone stake stands among the spikes. It is a spike that protects the enchanted words. It protects the enchanted words hidden by the giants. I should have saved that. I'm going to save it this time. I don't know if I ever figured out what that meant. I probably solved the puzzle without realizing it. But yeah, there are a few places where you can scan stuff. Not the most, but it is a useful thing to just keep an eye out for. Also, if you can pay attention, if you remember from the map, there is indeed a secret or a exit hidden in this room. You can probably see it just below the goddess statue there. Until we can move the goddess statue, however, that exit is going to be cut off to us. This here is the connecting point between the... let's check this. Hunk of fine iron, machine created by the 6 children. Begin to move when thou holds the golden key in hand. Sounds to me like we're going to need to get this golden hand. You! Come on. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. But this is the pipe that connected between the Temple of the Moonlight and the Graveyard of the Giants. You know, let's go to the left. Ooh. Money! What opened that up? I don't remember. Was it the wait? I don't remember. What opened that up? Oh, no, I know what opened that up. You, invisible bastard. Gotcha. Can't read that. Good to know. I know what opened that up. The, thing we stepped on right above me, that's what opened that up. Also, I don't know exactly what these enemies are. I feel... No. Oh, thank God. I hit the invisible bastard and he knocked me onto a platform. I'm grateful for them being in opportune places for stuff like that, I do admit. I think those enemies are like Tengu and they're just riding the wolves that we've already seen. But they are extremely obnoxious. Whenever possible, try to kill them first before the wolves. Because them, by themselves, they're just going to fly around and be jerks. They do, however, drop Chakram. So this is the easy way to get up to your cap and Chakram. Yay, Chakram. I think I just lost my Chakram. Oh well. To he who possesses wisdom wields ultimate power. To our unbalance, thine power will be thine own. If thou deem themselves ready, proceed to balance the spirits. We aren't actually ready. We won't be ready for a good while, actually. And that puzzle... That's a puzzle. That is a big puzzle. Give me all the chakrams. However, I've already mentioned our goal will be to get up to the... Our goal will be to kill these little invisible bastards, actually. I'm totally lying. Our goal will be to get up to the... where the, Grail Tablet is, so we don't need to worry about getting back in here in the future. Let's read this along the way. Full lies in front of the goddess statues. Proceed right, seek that which flies to the right. Proceed left, seek that which flies to the left. Also, that totally does not look philosopher-like. Nope, not at all. You, invisible... Axe. For now, we get to climb the tower. Talk to you in a moment, Elder. I'm killing an invisible jerk. Die, jerk face. Die! Alright, jerk face is dead. What do you have to say, Elder? Yeah, it would be really nice to have that elevator. But yes, for now, only way to proceed is to hang on the walls and jump from wall to the top. Yes and no. What he's saying is to do stuff like this, and it will become necessary to do that as we get further up. Currently, we are able to just do my little trick here, where I jump against the wall and then jump away. And that's just because the tower is wide enough that it is a non-issue to do that. As we go further up, the tower will get narrower, and that'll become more difficult. There's an invisible guy on the screen. Yep, I see him. Also, these not Medusa head things, they are jerks. I see you there. Okay, he's dead. You guys probably can't see him, and I'm kind of sorry about that. Also, small opening in this wall. We won't really be able to do much with that for a decent while, but that's just more because of the time it takes to open that up. For now, though, Grail Tablet. Give me Grail Tablet. This is where the mother's wishes were granted. Are granted. Whatever. I'm not gonna save yet. I'm going to kill this guy, though. Chakrams follow weird physics, just so you know. Should probably get off the chakram for now. What do you say? To the left lies the secret of life. To the right lies the power of destruction. Well, there's a hidden room to our left. Let's go investigate that hidden room, shall we? Destroy this wall. And we have access to the next room. Kill the Cyclops. Kill the Tengu. Darn it, the Tengu's still alive. Okay, the Tengu is no longer alive. Go us. Alright, then. Let's check over to the right now. Most of this tower we can't actually do anything with yet. Sad as it is, can't really do anything with it yet. We can already see that both of these statues, each one is hiding off a passage, which we can't access yet. As those leaving the land, remember, we cannot grant the mother's wish. We make no promises, second children. We make no promises. Also, more treasure. Give me the treasure. I need the money. I really do need the money, too. There's a few more things I would like to buy. But there's no more we could really do in here currently, so let's just head back down the tower. Falling all the way down. It's a good thing there's no fall damage in this game. It really is. Alright, so we have one other area we want to check out before we do much more, which is the area we originally came into. Which, truth be told, we can't actually do much over here currently. I mean, with double jump, we can make it up here, we can go up here, etc. We can poke our heads around, but there's not the most we can really do in this area. There's not really, like, this area is powerless. We can't progress much in that way for that reason alone. We can't go up further, we can't do much of anything. But, as it was said, they used water to power the towers. So why don't we go look into that? Starting off by where the giants are. Also, fun fact, the Tower of the Goddess is the backside to the Spring in the Sky. Just a fun little bit of information there. Now then, the one tint, which is right here, if I can scroll down enough, relates to Ribu and Ananuke. I'm not pronouncing his name right, I don't care, there's a lot of syllables and stuff, and I'm bad at languages. So then, Ribu, the place where the finger points. We already know Ribu is one of the giants. We know he's not up here to the right because we've already sorted out all those giants, we've identified them all, etc. That leaves two giants that we have not identified, and they would be down here. There's this giant, and if we go all the way to the right, past, I think you're G. And then here was Keat, who we've killed, and then this last one. The one who points. Well, this one was pointing. This puzzle is silly, and do the Mario! If you press down on that pot there, it takes you to an area in the Spring in the Sky. You can destroy this, and that will do something for us in the Tower of the Goddess. Specifically, this side of the tower will now have power. I know what you're saying, I mean, hey, there's lights everywhere. What do you mean it now has power? Well, let me just get away from this jerk so I can explain better. These things become active. The area now has power, it can properly do things. You know what, you'll come back down, I'll deal with you later. It's gonna kill you now. Kill you, kill you, kill you. Yes! I'm not gonna get that money, I don't really care that much. I care a little bit, I suppose. Oh, there is an invisible jerk here. Alright, now we're gonna climb the tower a little bit so we can catch up to the other thing on its way down. We really want to defeat both of them. We need to defeat both of them. They're actually mini-bosses. I don't remember what their name is. They're mini-bosses, however, so we defeat both of them. Their little platform will disappear before too long. Warp back up to the top so we can check to go down a screen so it'll be easier to go down than up. But you'll notice that there are these two little things here are now lit up after defeating those two mini-bosses. Kill you, invisible ghost. Thank you. These two things are now lit up, which we can do a bit with them. To do anything with them, however, we'll need to go up and over here. Can we do this now? No, it's not there now. Okay, so we need one more thing for that before we can do this. Good to know. However, that puzzle is now set up, so we will be able to mess with that when the time comes. Another thing powering the tower has done is we can place a weight there in the damaged goddess's head to open up our path to where the philosopher is. Doing the moonwalk. That wolf was just doing the moonwalk. Now then, this... To see the tower is properly powered, we need to progress down. If I can get through an invisible guy here, that'd be great. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. Freaking glass! Fall all the way to the bottom. I actually look forward to pointing out where the other side of that gate is, because it's kind of interesting. I've already kind of pointed out, because it's not in the spring in the sky. So I find it interesting that the entrance to the backside for this area is not in where it's the backside of. Come on, kill you. Okay, good. But you'll see that that room up there is flooded, so we can see that this side of the tower is indeed flooded. Now then, we need to flood the other side. And it referred to, how do you pronounce his name? Ananuki? Something like that. The place he refuses to gaze upon. This particular part of the puzzle gave me so much trouble. I continue to think he was a giant. But I'm like, there's no giant with his name. I've already gone through all the giants. Ananuki, he doesn't really have anything to do with the graveyard of the giants or anything like that, because if you can't guess from where I am, he's in the spring in the sky. Welcome to Ananuki Stone Basis. That figure down there is Ananuki. I would go down there to scan him, scan the mural, all that stuff, but where we need to go is where he does not gaze. And where he does not gaze is to the right. And you need to be on the upper portion for it, so there's no way to get back up if I drop down. But dropping down here will allow us to destroy that, which floods the other half of the Tower of the Goddess, which means it is now completely flooded. I'm going to go back down, all the way down the tower. Actually, I have an idea. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be right back. There we go. If you either ascend or descend the tower, it counts both ways. I think it's a number of 10 times. This passageway will eventually open up. It's our elevator to the top. Go us. I don't think that actually opens in hard mode, so I've never really had the benefit of using it. So sad. So sad. Regardless though, this side of the tower is now flooded. So we should go investigate this side of the tower. Yay, another heal fairy. Swim through the floodedness. Let's go straight up. Now then, there is the pedestal there, which we can't place a weight on because it gets squished off too soon. That would activate that ladder there, which would take us up to, I believe that is a shop. So we won't be able to do anything with that shop. Come on, gotta kill you. Okay, I killed him. Was I able to read this? Yes. The path is blocked by the illusion of the goddess statues. Can thou distinguish that which is truth? Well, we can't currently. Despite the fact we've gone through the gate of illusion, we can't see through an illusion. Figure that out. However, up here, with this powered, I believe we just have to power it, you have a a pedestal placed there. Place the pedestal, drop down on this side, there's another pedestal, place this one, and now we just need to drop down all the way to the bottom here, because that one will open up that chest for us right there. And that chest for us there gets us a nice little toy. Nice little toy to have. You see all these symbols lurking about? We couldn't read this, right? Yeah, we can't read this. See all these symbols lurking around? These symbols of the Eye of Truth? It's the Eye of Truth. And what it does is it makes invisible things visible. Die, you stupid little bastard jerk thing. Don't like you. With the Eye of Truth, we are now able to see things that are invisible. Two things of note are actually over here in these areas. With the active, I am 90% sure that we could not see these things previously. Now then, we jump on it once. Okay, nothing really happened jumping on it once. We go down here to check on it though. We'll see that there has lowered. So we can assume that, let's jump on it until it reaches the bottom. That might be a smart thing to do. It's totally a smart thing to do. So I'm just gonna go up there and jump on it. Friggin' Tengu, don't want to deal with Tengu. Don't want to deal with Tengu! Alright, that should be at the bottom now. And if you couldn't guess from the way there were two of them, there will indeed be another one over on this side. So let me just head over here and jump on this one. You, sir, are a jerk. Alright. Step on, and it goes to the bottom. Alright. So we've pressed both of those down. which makes that treasure chest appear there. No, I don't want to save. I want to jump down here. And with both of them all the way pressed down, it also opens said treasure chest. Said treasure chest contains the plane model. Now what the plane model does is it is useful because its power causes the statue of the goddesses of deceit to disappear. I wonder if there's any goddesses of deceit we've had to deal with. Well, there's one here. And there's one over here. This one's actually a jerk. Just keep that in mind. This one is a jerk. I'm gonna do it from up here. Gonna make you disappear. She tries to take you with her. And glitches out Tengu. Alright, Tengu. Whatever you want. There should be 2 more for us to visit. No, I'm just gonna take this, because it is faster and safer. There should be 2 more for us to take a look at. One of which will be down here a little bit, and the other which is up ahead, which is, say, it's up at the top of this tower from where we entered from the Gate of Time. So I'm going to poke my head down here at this one first. With her destroyed, we can get in there as well. Now then, the 3 we've opened up so far. The one below us takes us to the upper area in the Tower of Ruin. So there's not really much we can do in there currently. Like, we could open it up so you could get to that side of it, but you can't get to it from like the Grail tablet or anything, so there's no real reason for me to go in there. Other ones we've opened up, the other side of the tower on the left should have taken us to the Gate of Illusion. The upper area again, we haven't been there, so that's going to be a place we're going to want to explore. And the one on the right would have taken us to the final area we could not reach in the Graveyard of the Giants. Another area we're going to want to explore. We're probably going to head there first, to be honest. The last one, however, takes us to an entirely new area. So we're going to have to investigate that one as well when we come to it. But this video's been long enough. We've done pretty much everything we can do in the Tower of the Goddess. The only thing left for us to do is really to talk to the philosopher when he wakes up and see what he has to say. But until then, this area is pretty much just for connections. So this has been Silvertonic. Let's play La-Mulana. We have got a lot of things open to us now. I'm gonna have to stop and think about where we're going next because, oh man, choices. So many choices. But until then, guys, see you all next time when we begin to explore. Later.